谢谢大家，谢谢。Voters of Punggol East and fellow Singaporeans, selamat datang. Terima kasih atas kehadiran Anda. 榜河东的居民，大家好！非常感谢大家出席这2天的工人党群众大会。我们想一想，每一晚好几千个新加坡人，头顶的雨，脚踏的泥，来出席工人党的群众大会，为的是什么？国家！是民怨，民怨。先不要说是一股怨气，先说是人民的心愿。大家出席，因为我们希望政府能做得更好，更能听取民意，更在乎人民的处境。榜河东的居民，你们必须用你的一票来给政府这股动力。部长们说不需要，不需要，政府很自动。影响全国人民的这个议题，政府已经在关心了，已经在处理了。可是我想啊，投票最好还是谨慎一点。要政府有行动，人民必须走在前面。有人民才有行动。所以这一次的补选，请善用你的一票，让政府更清楚的听到人民的声音，让政府更在乎人民的处境，让政府采取更多的措施来改善我们的生活。谢谢。别忘了，在26号，你要把你神圣的一票投给工人党的李丽莲。Residents of Punggol East, fellow Singaporeans, thank you for coming to hear us. This evening, I would like to talk to you about our older workers. You know, being an older worker is a lot like attending this rally. You have your reasons for being here. You know that there are just 2 more hours to go. But with the traffic, the crowd, the rain and the mud, they sure don't make it easy for you. We have an international reputation for economic success. We should remember that earlier generations of Singaporeans laid the foundations for our economic success. But we what we enjoy today, we owe in large part to them, whether they were factory workers, business people, civil servants, or others. Now, many of them are entering the later stage of their lives. It is not easy. Many are worried about their jobs. Surveys show that older workers feel there is strong discrimination on the job. Older workers experience higher than average rates of retrenchment, and they also find it harder to get re-employed. Competition from foreign workers does not make things easier. And that's why the Workers' Party believes that helping older Singaporeans stay employed must be a priority. We simply cannot afford to lose our most experienced workers when our future workforce is already expected to shrink. The number of Singaporeans aged 65 and above will triple in 20 years. The government calls our aging society a silver tsunami. Silver tsunami sounds like when we grow old, we'll be a destructive force. We believe that among other things, it is an opportunity for us to invest in our people for future gain. We owe this to our older workers, to invest in them. We owe it to our children, because there will come a day when they too will grow old. Society will benefit from not just the economic payoffs, but from the wider social and cultural contributions that a healthy and engaged group of older workers will bring. First, we should help older workers who can and wish to work stay in employment. That's why the Workers' Party has consistently called for the rights and the dignity of older workers to be respected. In Parliament, we advocated changing the Retirement and the Re-employment Act to provide stronger protection for older workers. In our manifesto, we called for legislation to prohibit age discrimination in the workplace. Next, we believe there could be more efforts to help employers restructure the workplace to help Singapore's aging workforce. Look, older workers are not the same as younger workers. We know that. The government has suggested that the older workers may take the place of some of our foreign workers. The question is, how do we do more to bring out the best in our older workers working as older workers? The German car maker BMW did just that. BMW. It asked its older workers and then laid new factory floors. They outfitted their older workers with special shoes. They installed adjustable workbenches, special movable computer screens with large type and magnifying glass. They let the workers sit instead of stand, and they piped in more sunlight. They also employed physiotherapists on the factory floor to help workers stay limber on the assembly line. And they have their workers change their tasks every 2 hours during the shift so that workers could stay focused by regularly switching jobs. And what is the result? According to BMW, the older workers' assembly line became as productive as the younger ones, and the quality was higher. Yes. All these, I believe, done by BMW. These were motivated by their desire to keep their workforce, to hold on to their older workers. And that's what we should do, because our people should be valued. How best to retain our older workers instead of just asking them to accept lower wages for young people's jobs? We could, through means such as productivity-related incentives that are tied specifically to older workers, through means like that, encourage our businesses to redesign their jobs and their workplaces so that our older workers can contribute just as much as our younger workers. As I said in Parliament, let us start now and begin a long-term and sustainable investment in our people. And that is what Lillian will do if she's elected into Parliament. An issue close to her heart is the welfare of the elderly, which she will champion. Voters of Punggol East, vote for the Workers' Party and vote for Lillian.